Hey everybody, it's Robbie from Detroit Driver. Today, welcome back to another episode of Supercars in 7. This is season 1, episode 7, the last episode, and I've saved it for a super special car, the 1963 Corvette Stingray Convertible. So, we're going to review this car and take it for a little drive at the end. So, let's do this. Alright, so as I said, this is the 1963 Corvette Stingray Convertible. Now, the 1963 is actually a very special year because this is the year on the coupe that they had the split window in the back. But obviously, since it's a convertible, we don't have it. But the 63 is kind of one of the most famed classic Corvettes because of that unique feature, and it's actually very sought after. So, the first thing you kind of notice when you look at this car is specifically the color. This color looks amazing. It's called Saddle Tan Metallic. It's got all these different kind of colors, and I like having it sort of parked in this location because even though the back's a little dark, you can see sort of as the sun hits it at different angles how the color changes. But for those of you that are very fanatic or enthusiastic Corvette fans, you'll notice that the hood is actually a 1964 hood. The 1963s had some more openings and design elements on it, but this is a, kind of, my dad did a restoration on it, so unfortunately there's the 64 hood, but I still think it looks absolutely amazing, and really, unless you're a super Corvette enthusiast, you'll never know. But as we move along, we have sort of these chrome bumpers, which look awesome, and these wheels I really like. So you can see kind of the design on those. We have these huge tires, and as we move along, we have another Corvette logo here. As you can see, we have the one in the front as well. But again, more of these beautifully designed elements along here. These vents are in chrome. A lot of times they'll be in the body color, but I actually really like them in chrome. They complement the other chrome sort of pieces you'll see along the car. You'll notice that we only have one mirror on this side, so you don't have a mirror on the other side, but it's pretty cool anyways. Then again, we have more chrome with kind of that sill down there, and then obviously with the door handle. We'll step inside in a second, but to finish up, as you come around the back of the car, you'll see two taillights on both sides. We have a badge that says Corvette Stingray. We have another logo back here. This is actually the gas tank. So if you open that up, you'll see that's where the gas goes, which is pretty cool. So yeah, then we have our exhausts. And then obviously this is a convertible. So if you flick a switch under here, I'll use my other hand so it's a little easier. Pull that, and then this pops up, and then you can see our convertible top here, and then this you would just lift up. You have to do it manually, obviously. There's no mechanics in this, and then it would attach to up here. I'll put that in the full-length video if you want to see how this works, but for time purposes we'll just leave it at that. Again, you have some storage back here, especially once the top's up. You actually have some really decent storage, but even with the top down, you can see some storage back there and storage behind each of the seats, which is pretty cool. But we'll push this back down. You have the locks, that's where the hood goes into. Push this down as well to lock that, and then we'll step inside the car. So you open the door like that, and you can sit in. I think this display is awesome. Super tactile, which is really cool, and all these analog gauges, which is awesome. As you can tell, the steering wheel is very large, but that's kind of good because you have no power steering in here, so you know, the bigger grip is actually really nice. Again, we have our speed here, our revs there, our temp, fuel, battery level, other things like that, wipers, headlights. As you'll notice, the headlights up there, they weren't up, but if you want to put them up, then you just use this button and then you can turn the lights on using this. The really cool thing about this car is that it's a manual, so we have a 4-speed, you can see by here, and we have a radio here and sort of the time there. And the rest of the interior, I really like the carpets in here. We have a glove box, which actually opens there, which is pretty cool. And then kind of the seats, which are actually really comfortable. You'll notice that we don't have the typical sort of seat belts, so we only have lap belts in here, but that's pretty cool. We have our parking brake here, so when you want to use that, you can use that. And then we obviously have 3 pedals because it's a stick shift. So we have our clutch here, our brake here, and then our gas down here. As you'll notice, the windows are down, which is pretty cool because we have the top down. But if you want to roll those up, then it's also manual, and you just use this and the windows go up. So my generation isn't really used to power windows, but you know, that's pretty cool anyways. So what else about this interior? We obviously have the mirrors, and we have 2 sort of visors here. We can get the leaf out of the car. In case you're wondering, this is just a mount for a GPS, but I think now it's time to take it for a drive. So let's do it. So yeah, obviously it's an old car, so still working out the whole clutch and shift thing, but doing a little better than I was about 10 minutes ago. So found some nice driving roads around here, so I'm with my dad and we're driving the Corvette. This car kind of shows how much skill you have to have as a driver, and how much more there still is for me to learn. Driving an old car is just a really awesome experience, especially when you're only used to modern cars. It's cool to get in here, and on a nice day like today, being able to put the top down, it's pretty exciting. So what did you think? I absolutely love this car. It's so fun. It gets so many good looks, and it's just an awesome opportunity. So please let me know if you like it, because it is my dad's car, so I could feature it more on the channel if you like it. It's super fun. So thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I can't wait to see you next episode.